it wasn't a great idea to put this in the motorhome. Bluetti states that you can return anything within 30 days for a full refund. I decided to send it back, get my money back. Hey up, how you doing? Not much happened this week. As I said last week, I wasn't planning on going away. A few little bits and pieces arrived last week, so I just thought you'd show you what we've got and why I've got them, and we'll take it from there. Well, I mentioned last week I was going to order a bigger inverter for the van. Well, that turned up. So what I did was I firstly hooked it up to the old batteries that I took out of the motorhome that I replaced with lithiums. The bloody cables are huge for the inverter, and on reflection I decided that maybe it wasn't a great idea to put this in the motorhome. I don't really have a need for it because I've already got a 300 watt inverter, and I found out that that powers a plug socket, and that's all it powers. So with the fact that I've got the Bluetti that I use for the microwave and the air conditioning, which is very rarely required, but it will power the air conditioning, I thought, okay, I'll hook it up to the batteries in the garage and see what happens. So then batteries I took out, I hooked it up, they were useless. They dropped to 10.5 after a couple of minutes when I was trying to boil a kettle, just like they did when I was trying to power the fridge. So the batteries are useless. So even though I only bought this inverter last week, it's up for sale. Chucked it on, I think I've chucked it on Facebook. Try and get my money back. Another reason what contributed to me deciding that the inverter was a bad idea was that recently I bought a second AC 180 when they were on sale to complement the first one I had, but the second was just going to be to use it for the Waco fridge in the van. I then saw that the Bluetti new version, the Elite 200 V2, was available via a generator owner's deal for the best price I've ever seen. So given that the return policy of Bluetti states that you can return anything within 30 days for a full refund, don't even need to pay postage costs, I decided to send it back, get my money back, and get the bigger version. So now I've got the one of each. The smaller one I'm going to use for the fridge, and the other one will take its place, sat on the bench top, powering the microwave, the coffee maker, etc., as and when required. It's actually not much bigger than the original one, as per the online reviews. So I'll let you know how we go with that down the line. Another little addition that arrived this week, which wasn't really required, but I'd watched a video on YouTube, and the guy had said that this old model was one of the best for Signal around, so it got me looking for one. I found one for 80 bucks online, and given the current version's about 700 or 800, I thought I'll give it a go. And that was a Telstra hotspot. It's a Netgear, forget the model, MR2100 or something. And so to complement the video that I did the other week, which you can see up here, about connecting Wi-Fi and your security cameras in your motorhome, I've now got this that I'm using as the hotspot. And there it is. That's the Telstra Nighthawk Netgear MR2 hotspot. So yeah, it works pretty well. And I also got with this one, it was second hand obviously for 80 bucks, but the guy gave us an antenna for the 4G as well, which I haven't plugged in, but if we're in a spot where the signal's not very strong, I'll be able to use that as well. So that more or less concludes the updates for this week. Didn't do much this weekend. Spent a bit of family time. Oh, while I'm in the van, I'll just show you where we put the fridge, because I missed that out of an earlier video. So as well as the fridge that we've got in this motorhome, which isn't massive, we've put the old camping fridge in here. So we've just put it here, which is at the front. Doesn't really block access. And yeah, it's the old Waco. It's got this cover on it. It gives us a load of extra storage, and that's been used as the drinks fridge really, to complement the normal fridge here. So that's the updates for this week. Not much to report. What have you been doing this week? You got away anywhere? It's been a bit wet, hasn't it? Have you been away in the motorhome? Please let me know in the comments. Have you been buying anything recently? Be keen to see. Anyway, until next time, take it easy.